Dave, you did an excellent job really setting up the story and the lessons of where you were going to go with this speech. One of the things you wanted me to look at was the intro and your conclusion and how it all melded together. And I think for the most part, you got it. You started out with a really cute story about your grandfather, and that's a bunch of baloney. We saw his humor, and now I think we all understand where you get your humor from, and that was just a really nice, sweet story to start the process of teaching us about the lessons that you've learned and what you hope to pass on to your daughter. I think one of the things that was going to be a challenge for you for this speech, and what I challenge you for your next speech, was a little bit of organization of this speech, and you were concerned about that when we spoke about this. And this is a redo speech that you were going to do, and how you bounced around a little bit. You took us, at first you said, I'm going to take you back, and then we're going to jump forward, and then you took us back again. And so I was a little confused, and maybe it was just me going back and forth. And I think a little more concise organization, you can take us back, but then say what you need to say back at that time and then keep going forward, because your whole goal of your speech was to talk about the lessons that you've learned and what you hope to pass on to your daughter. So we bounced around a little bit in the middle of your speech, but I think your intro set it up nicely, and your conclusion set it up. I think one of the things that we all succumb to, and I'm the biggest person who does this a lot when we say in conclusion. I think strong speeches, and I know we have a lot of strong speakers in here, the strong speeches that we hear, we don't need that in conclusion and to wrap up. We don't need that. You can just take us there, and you had enough good lessons and enough of good points to take us there without telling us where we're going to be going next. And you're a strong storyteller. Your vocals have improved tremendously since you first started. Your animation has also improved, and you just keep getting better with every single speech. I think a little more organization in the middle, because you've got the good beginning and the good conclusion. You took us on that journey from when you were a kid and learning those lessons, and now you're going to transfer those to your daughter. I think the thing I loved most about this speech was one of your last sentences about all of us, and this was something that we could all walk away with, was if you have a young person in the room, and I'm not going to repeat it as eloquently as you said, but if there's a young person watching us, we are going to be the ones conveying that lesson, and that we all need to be aware that those young people are watching us. And that was just a terrific way to end a really good speech. Congratulations.